Hello everybody, it's NinjaValU here. Today it is time for, well, a video which is really more to do with this channel than about LU, although given that this channel is pretty much about LU, it's still really to do with LU. I am definitely rambling here, so I'm gonna get started explaining what I'm going on about. Back when I began discussing the LU community on YouTube, I was making these huge rambling videos, about 30-40 minutes long each, just discussing things as they came to mind. They weren't really edited except for major pauses, drinking or coughing fits, and were probably awful for anyone watching. If you did watch, can I just say I'm sorry? In the end, I began to realise that whilst I can talk on pretty much any of these topics fluently, I had way too much to say to keep track of, and so I'd just go on tangents as stuff came to mind. At that point, I started writing scripts, because it basically let me get my thoughts out in advance, and I write in pretty much the same style as I speak, so I don't normally go through editing these things. Anyway, basically, back in the old days of frankly awful videos, I put out a video called Any Questions, basically asking people to ask me questions for videos, because I know there are lots of things I've learned about the OU community from experience that I wouldn't think to make a video about, basically just because they're second nature to me now. Anyway, as anyone familiar with this channel will have noticed, I really have not been posting as much as I used to, and I really enjoy this stuff, so I'd like to get back into it. The issue is that many of the questions I can think of, I feel I've already answered in a previous video, and for those of you who have watched my previous videos and are subscribed, I don't really want to keep throwing the same stuff at you, because that just feels like an insult to you. And so, today, I'd like to throw this out to all of you watching my channel. There are far more of you now than there were back then, and my last video showed me just how much traffic these can actually get sometimes. So here's what I'm suggesting. I'd like to try and answer one question a week, or at least write one script a week, even if real life ends up stopping me from recording. A few days after posting each video, I'll look through the comments section and get a question for next week's video, rinsing and repeating. Let me know your opinions on this. I'm hoping this will let me bring you guys far more content, which is hopefully more relevant to your thoughts and questions than what I might otherwise have been making, although I'll still produce videos on my own topics when one springs to mind. I guess I don't have much more to say, other than the fact that I really welcome your questions, be they factual questions, opinion-based questions, or whatever. There's pretty much no question too stupid, although if another person does ask me how to get into beta in a comment section on a video which I've just explained it, which I know you people will now just wind me up, I am seriously going to cry. The entire purpose of this channel was to give people all the information they might be laughed at for not knowing if they just joined the community. The community's gone far more accepting of new people than it has been at times in the past, but it can still be a scary place if you're new, and so I want this channel to be a place where you can get those answers without being concerned they'll judge you. Since the 3 years of activity, I'm still a relative noob compared to a lot of people to being active in the LU community, so trust me, I get whence. And yes, I did just use whence in a sentence, don't judge me. You're coming, so yeah, I promise I won't judge. If you have a question, please ask me in the comment section to this video. I will be checking the comment section of this video when writing the next one, and I'll be checking the comment section of the next video when writing the one after that. And with that, you get the drill by now, you know it. Subscribe to the developers in the description if you haven't already, join the community discords, show them your support because they're the ones who make all of this happen. I am literally just a glorified news reporter. That said, this has been NinjaValU, and I will see you around.